Reminiscing 50 Ways. Story of my life.
Hi, my name is Fleurima. I'm a 6'3", 200-pound point guard. I went to Murray State College last year. I'm from Boynton Beach, Florida, and my goal is to make it to the NBA. I remember before I didn't even have a car. I used to walk. I used to walk to the Meadows every day, and it was like a long distance. We used to wake up around like 11 on weekdays. We used to come after school, right after school. But on the weekends, I used to wake up around like 11 or 10 in the morning when the sun's beaming, the sun's hot. And I used to just walk all the way down there. And I'll leave the courts around like maybe 9 or 10 because the lights were shut off. And we used to walk. I used to always ask people for rides. Who used to know me as the kid that always asked for rides. So that made me real humble when I got my first car. Meadows Park. This is where it all happened. This is it. I mean, I have so much memories here. It's like I don't even know where to start. I used to come here every single day. From 8 to 9 to 10, I used to come out here with my brother, and I used to watch all the bigger kids play. And I used to want to play with them so bad, but they would never let me play because I was too little, too tiny, not fast enough, not big enough, obviously. I didn't say nothing, but it really got to me. I knew one day I was like, one day I'm gonna get off this bench and I'm gonna stop watching and learn how to play and stuff like that. And it really inspired me. It's crazy. I remember one time I didn't play like the whole 5 to 6 months, and there's one kid, his name is Darius. He was always on the court. Even when he lost or won, he was always on the court. People always picked him up. And I remember I used to watch him play, and I used to just, ask him questions like, "Hey man, that was a nice move. How'd you do that?" He would just always tell me, "Practice, practice, practice." And after that, that's when I really realized. I was thinking to myself everything I asked him is he say practice. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna come here even though the sun's hot. I don't care. I'm gonna get here early before the big kids come and kick me off the court. And I'm just gonna practice. I'm gonna do what he said. I'm gonna practice my moves, practice my shot. Maybe one day, one of them would say, "Hey Mark, you wanna play?" and pick me up. And surely enough, eventually it did happen. I remember my 8th grade year. I was about 5'9". I started getting good. I made my middle school team, and the word started going around me, and everybody just started realizing, hey, that little kid, the little 5'9" kid, he's starting to get good. He can hit some shots, But I still wasn't good enough to play. I used to call downs, with confidence. I used to come out here and call downs, like, hey, I got next. Everybody act like they don't hear me, and they, when it was my turn to play, bigger kids would take my spot. They would be like, "Oh no, you're not playing still. It's my downs. I got downs." You know what I mean? So I used to just sit there and be like, "Okay, come back right to this bench and just watch." And I remember my 9th grade year, I had a growth spurt. I grew 4 inches. I hit 6 foot, and as a freshman, I made JV, and that's when everything blew up. Everything just changed from there. I just started to see progress. All my hard work started to pay off. And my sophomore year, I grew to 6'3", and I came out here, and the moment I started to step foot on here, everybody was like, "Oh, I got Mario," because you know my sophomore year, I was on JV, but then I got moved up to varsity. I was behind this point guard called CJ. You know, everybody knew who CJ was. You know, so just for me to be on varsity as a sophomore was, you know, good enough for me. You know, playing behind him, and just things just turned around, man. It all started with this part, Meadows Park. You know, it's a lot. I can never forget this part. This is where I reside. This is me.
Humbling experience these last few months. I bet a lot of people didn't know I fractured my patella. The most tragic thing that ever happened to me, thanks to losing my father my senior year. I honestly thought my life in basketball was over. But then I thought of God. Because through him, anything is possible. Believe it or not, he spoke to me. Told me to keep grinding. Keep going. And that's what I'm gonna do. Rehab has been the worst for me. Starting from scratch all over again. Focusing on my balance, strengthening my core, and being efficient at all the little things. I mean, it hurts like crazy because I never did these things before. But I know if I can get through this, I can get through anything. I want to be great. I will be great. It's just gonna take some time. My whole life I had people tell me I wasn't good enough. I remember my senior year in high school. I asked the guy to train me because I felt like I could be something in the future. He looked at me and asked me what grade I was in. I told him I was a senior. He looked at me and told me he couldn't do nothing for me because it was too late for me. I laughed it off because it was in front of my whole team. Deep down it hurt. Like he really didn't see nothing in me, even when I was the star of my team. I mean, I don't hold grudges. I remembered that. And use that as fuel every single day. My father once told me, don't ever hold grudges. That's like letting someone live inside your head rent-free. I want to make it to the NBA one day so that I can give my mom the world. That's all I care about. Because through thick and thin, she's always there for me. I mean, a lot of people come in my life and then leave shortly after. Not her. Oh no. You may laugh now when I say I'm gonna make it. Honestly, I expect you to laugh. Just make sure after you're done laughing, you end your sentence saying, he's doing his thing though. 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 My biggest fear, to become a local legend. That's not my goal, and that's not my destiny.